So hey guys, and welcome back for another stream with me, Supernautus, and today we're playing this. You can see what it is, I don't have to tell you. I suppose I will anyway. It's Assassin's Creed, of course. The original Assassin's Creed. The introduction of Desmond and Altair. And then everything else. Now, I have been playing a little bit of it before. I mean, I've played through the game before, a long time ago. But we're going to play a new game. Starting right now. I do want to overwrite the save. So we're going to go through the introduction to Abstergo, to the Templars, to the Assassin's Order. Going right back to the Crusades. To a bunch of faceless people.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also...
This is obviously just teaching me how to do things.
For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Just get that out of the way with all those faceless
Got a
people.
problem. I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much.
They're having problems with the memories.
He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
And rejecting the treatment.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
They want me to relax, but
Let me try and stabilize him.
we're not stable.
Focus. Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it! It's not working.
Can't grab him. Like it's telling me to randomly, but it is telling me to do random things.
The first time is never easy.
We're losing him.
We are having issues.
That's enough, Miss Stillman.
Synchronizing our memories, well, our genetic memories.
All right, Desmond. We're going
Someone
to
just
try and
attacked
get you
me.
out now.
But I can't do anything. And we're out. So this is it. This is the original Animus.
Be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life?
I need to
You
see if
kidnapped
I can
me.
get
You
subtitles
strapped me
up.
into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
It's not like a thing that
I'm a
that hangs you
bartender,
from the
for
ceiling.
Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize
Well.
it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
Yeah.
But I'm not an assassin.
Memories
Not
of
anymore.
something he's no idea
Yes, the
about.
file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
He escapes
to
from
do
the
it
Assassin's
before.
Order,
The Animus will allow us to locate what we
and he's
need.
grabbed by the
Once we
Templars.
have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not
Am I
going
giving
back
away
in
the
there.
storyline
Then we'll
Spoilers.
leave Tacoma and continue our work.
for a game that's
When we're
very
done,
old
you'll be
now?
left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach
This
saves
doctor
us
is
time.
scum.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die?
I mean, if you got to have the choice,
Lie
right?
down.
Cake or death? Cake, please.
Lay back.
All I can do is lay back in the Animus.
A wise decision.
So yeah, there's a lot of like additional stuff you can do in the sections where you're out of the Animus, and I can't remember them all.
Where am I?
All the little things you're supposed to be able to find.
Animus.
So
Which is...
I
It's
don't
a
know
projector that renders genetic memory
if I'll
in
do very
three
well
dimensions.
genetic memory.
with remembering those
Seems
additional
only a
side
bit of a
things. So I know that
tutorial.
there's an ending you'll get if you do all that.
We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Yeah,
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an
What are you helping them
individual's
for?
memory, but the memories of his ancestors
How's that doctor gone?
as well? Genetic
Doc, I don't like
memory,
disembodied voices.
migration, hibernation,
There you are.
reproduction. How
No,
do
don't go away.
animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Instinct, yeah.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles.
Duh.
Whatever you call it, the
Semantics,
fact remains.
yeah.
These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've
Yes.
spent the past 30 years trying
Stop
to
walking
understand
around.
why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only
Wow.
genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
It was always an interesting
And
sort
the
of premise, you know,
Animus
when the
lets you
game
code
first
and
came out.
read these DNA files.
Precisely.
The Animus has
But there's a
become
problem.
kind of secondary to a lot of
This is
stuff,
the
though,
specific
since.
memory we're trying to access.
Yeah, the Apple of Eden.
Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got
So-
knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resistant.
Because we need to unlock the
Found
memories a
similar
certain
reactions
way.
among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in.
Great, well,
Even
can
then,
you
there can be problems.
ease me in
So
then?
how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This
Right.
is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start.
Okay,
I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
we're learning how to do things now. This time, hopefully, we won't have too much information, like a sensory overload. Because that's what we had the first time.
Warning. Data stream unstable. Attempting to restore synchronization. Hello, Subject 17. This
Hello.
tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus's control system.
Can I just check something? In the options... You know, it doesn't actually have... Maybe it does here. No, so there are no actual subtitle options for me. Oh well. Let's go back to the game.
Instructions will follow shortly.
Instructions.
The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors'
Yeah.
memories. If you ever fall
I get that.
completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization.
Great.
Please follow all forthcoming
We don't want desync.
instructions in order to restore system stability.
If you say so.
The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the
Yeah, this was always
actions of your
quite a cool thing, you know.
ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation. to
That obviously the
Animus.
buttons
We will begin by
related to a
exploring the
specific
default
kind of body
actions
part,
of
if you
each
like.
input.
With Y being your head.
While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment.
So yeah. Press Y, first person view. Look around for people.
Good.
Like so. We've synchronized one more block.
Use your empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding.
So if I hold B
Proceed
while
to the
walking,
marker to continue the synchronization process.
I can slowly and carefully push my way through these people without disturbing them too much.
Well done.
It's the early part of the game, you know, you need to,
The Animus
learn how to do
differentiates
things.
between two fundamental actions.
even though I know how to do them.
And high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable.
So yeah, your HUD obviously
High
brightens
profile
up,
actions are more action oriented.
as you can see when you
Hold
press the
high
right
profile
trigger.
button to see how your heads-up display changes the context of the puppeteering input.
So it becomes
Excellent.
more overt, becomes brighter. And then if you want to
Continue your synchronization
sneak up on people,
process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and
then we have
throw
other
this
options.
individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
Go up to him, grab him, and then push.
Good.
And he goes straight into the little ring. The little helix.
Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance.
Yeah, you'll go
and tumble
flying.
to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does.
Yeah, okay. I get you. Go. So stay away from him, run in front of him.
Well done.
Job's a good one. Or good one.
The Animus will
If
also
you prefer.
provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be
Yeah.
explained in context soon.
In red you're in big trouble, in
This
white you're
icon
alright.
appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To
Yeah.
illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target.
So we lock on
Select your hidden blade.
and make sure we got the old hidden blade active.
With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
Just walk along quite happily and then bang. He's gone. Someone else has just gone, ooh, what's happened here? There's a guy standing there in white, it can't have been him. Who did this, he says. Who did this? Wasn't me. Don't know what's going on.
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed
But now,
his
obviously,
awareness to informed, as
he's
represented
informed.
by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response.
Yeah.
Provoke this soldier.
Provoke this soldier.
Notice how the social
I'm an
status
assassin
icon
now.
has changed to exposed. Use the
Oh, no.
ladder and try to break the line of sight.
So we got to break the line of sight by climbing the ladder, by doing that. Get up there before he throws a rock at us.
Excellent. The line of sight
Now he
has
can't
been
see me.
broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier.
But we have to pop in here to make sure that he can't see me.
Your social status indicates
if he climbs
that
up,
you are hidden.
and I'm on the roof,
The soldier is still looking for you. Wait
will not
until
find me
your
now.
social status changes again.
There's these and there's other hiding places. Obviously, haystacks, as we know.
You do well to hide.
I do well to hide. Well, I must be doing well then.
Well done. The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot.
Yeah, he went up on that roof and there's this thing here, but he can't have gone in there, right?
Being anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier.
Yeah.
There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first.
Yeah,
and then
if
use
somebody
a
sees
hide
you go in
spot
there,
to
it's no
vanish.
use. Of course. That much is obvious. And those are examples of places you can hide. Including crowds of similarly dressed people.
Let us
Here.
continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers
the
without
marker, anyway.
arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
There's the marker. So if we blend in and walk past the soldiers, I don't know if we can actually get round them this way. No, we can't. See? They don't care. They're not interested in me.
Good.
Which is good, right?
Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you.
Oh, I've got a new
Referred
ability.
to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped
The
your
old Eagle
ancestor
Vision.
understand the intentions of people around him.
So that we know who the bad guys are.
Well done.
There we go. Nice and easy. Kind of white information people, yellow people you have to go for, red people who are going for you,
Remember,
And
Eagle
blue
Vision will only be
friends.
available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync.
Yeah.
The creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second,
We'll try not to.
always be discreet.
It's not always easy.
Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync,
And
you
of
can
course,
restore synchronization by reliving key
everything's
moments
permitted,
of your
right?
ancestor's life, or by respecting the creed.
sure. No
You have
worries.
successfully completed the tutorial. The most stable
Great.
memory block will now be loaded.
Now we can try and do some actual work. Eventually. So yeah, that's the tutorial stage. Takes about 15 minutes of time.
This one need not die.
And now here we are.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune,
Yeah, but
skill.
I don't think there was necessarily any reason.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard
So yeah, there are also
using the
glitches
master's
we can look
dogmas.
at.
And how would you have done it?
So if I press a button, it'll change the perspective in the
I would
shot.
not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing
Yeah.
is true. Everything is permitted.
As he says.
Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way
My way is better.
His way's better, he says.
I will scout ahead.
You know, not the way that they've been doing it for years. No, his way.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Master
it.
believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master
Something
considers it
dangerous.
important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Something dangerous, I'm telling you. Oh, so, yeah. We did that slightly wrong because I didn't hold the button right. You've got to be kind of dashing to get where you're going. And now we've got an enemy. So let's just make sure that we're ready to go. I can blend in and walk carefully towards him. Don't need a high profile kill this time round, just a little assassination right there. You wouldn't even know I'd been here.
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark?
If the Covenant much didn't melt your face
Silly.
off.
There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Fight.
It's a
Someone's
box. Now we got some guards.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert
Yeah.
de Sable.
If they can get
His
this,
life
they'll go
is
after
mine.
us.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
Well,
He stands between us
it
and
might be necessary.
Let's say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy.
Altair
Here we
is
have
a
chance
bit,
to do rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed.
a bit desperate to do damage, isn't he?
Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question.
Yeah. Altair could be a bit grumpy at times. I just want to check something, because that really is frustrating. That there's no... There are no subtitle options. Because it would be so much easier if we could do that, but never mind. Right, so we need to somehow get past these guys without stirring up too much notice. Trouble is, there's not really much we can do to do that. We want to just be very careful. Make our way past these guys, although we're not going to have much of a choice in how we do that. Because obviously they'll be able to see us soon enough. And I'm not supposed to be here, so trying to blend in won't make a difference. Not really.
Well, this explains my missing man.
Here we go for a real
What is
fight.
it you want?
What do I want? Nothing.
Blood.
That didn't quite work out in his favour, did it?
Which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his.
We couldn't beat him anyway.
Now while he has the chance. stay.
If you could, that would kind of end the storyline before you've done anything. They'll just throw me through a wall instead. And the other guys, well, I don't know what's happened to them. They're probably dead.
Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
They want him to kill me, but I don't know why he didn't just do it in the first place. You know, surely that would have made more sense. Just do it straight away. Right, so up here we go. You know, all of this was really quite exciting for the time. All of the climbing and the running and the jumping. And now obviously there are quite a few Assassin's Creed games where they've added to that, and not always necessarily in an improving way. But obviously this now is almost unrecognisable from what it's become now.
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
Oh, we're skipping forward in our memories. We left those guys to die. And we didn't get what we were asked to get in the first place.
Altair, you've returned.
Yes, I
It's
have.
good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Nope.
Is the master in his tower?
Yes, yes, buried in his books as always. No
Way up
doubt he
there.
expects you.
My
I've no
thanks,
doubt.
brother.
Catch you later.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Yeah, safety and peace works for me. So, we have to go all the way up here. There are guards that we can choose to assassinate if we want to, but for now they pretty much leave us alone. So there's no point getting caught up in any trouble at this precise moment in time. We could just assassinate anyone we walk past if we wanted to. If I obviously start climbing buildings and there's guards around, as you know, it raises my profile, and you can actually hear random people in the background saying, "That man, he's mad, what's he doing?" All that kind of thing. Better to run up the ladder if you can't. You can't jump in the trees. This isn't it isn't possible at this point in the series to jump through trees. At least not as it became later. Anyway, we're going up there to the tower. To the hill where the Assassin's Order live in Masyaf. So let's just go. They all know who I am, they're not going to attack me. At least not yet.
Ah, he returns at last. Abbas. Where are the others?
Abbas!
Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back?
No, they're dead.
I know you are loath to share the
Probably.
glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring
Apparently
word from the
not.
master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Oh yeah,
Another
no doubt.
word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
No doubt, mate.
There'll
No
be
doubt.
plenty of time for that later, brother.
No doubt at all. So we can't have our weapons unless we're in the training area. Which is fine, because we don't need them right now anyway. In the Assassin's Fortress. And the Master is up here sitting normally at this table. And there he is!
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission.
It was a failure.
I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master.
Yeah.
Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt
never.
that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
I wasn't able to get it.
To us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
Yeah.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission.
Maybe that means the mission was not possible.
Before, and you return to me with with nothing but apologies and excuses.
Pretty much.
I did.
Do not speak. Not another word. This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
No, I didn't expect it
I swear
either.
to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No. You'll do nothing. You've done enough.
We're no longer his favorite person.
Kadar.
Dead.
No!
Oh, they're
not
alive.
yet.
Ah, he can tell him what happened.
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone.
Yeah.
Because of you!
Robert threw me from the roof. There was no way back.
Wasn't much I could do about it at that point.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided!
Well,
And my brother...
they would have taken the thing away.
My brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Yeah, that's not a lie though.
I've watched your favorite fail to find.
Look, he
Here.
got it.
Take it.
He got
Though it
it.
seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack.
Uh-oh.
Robert de Sable lays siege to Massiac.
Looks like I came with more than that.
So
Yeah,
he
you
seeks
came
a
with...
battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared.
Battle stations, as they say.
Our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders.
Yeah,
Drive
yeah.
them from our home.
It will be done.
So now we have to fight off
To a more recent
Robert de Sable. Best way to do that, I think, is to go this way. I think. I'm not 100% on that actually. I think that's just that happens later. No. You see, you shouldn't do that. Jumping off there is a bad move. As is jumping off here, unless you do a quick roll at the end.
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's
Okay.
happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people...
Now it's whether I can remember, I can get to grips with the combat again, because it is
What do you need me to do?
quite
Distract the
limited in
Templars.
comparison.
Keep them occupied while I rescue those
Some of the
still
other
trapped
games.
inside.
As you wish.
Might take me a bit of, might take me a little while to get used to the controls again. Let's see who we can see. So we want to use our sword because we're fighting against Templars. And they're all down here, you see. So let's get them. Let's get to it. Oh, just killed an innocent person. Oh, no. Just throw them down, that'll help. Deflect with the right trigger as the attack comes in, and yeah, finish him. He knocked me down. You've got to be careful. It's not quite as good as the system before. You can counterattack, but I need to be just on time to counterattack, otherwise it doesn't work so well. But counters are definitely the way to go to finish people off. Otherwise you get in a bit of trouble. Oh, there he is.
Keep up with him. Don't let him get away. You can't get away from me.
Countering's your best option, as I say. Because it will usually end in a kill. Unless obviously the enemy's a little more difficult than that. So they're all running up here. I've got to run down. Face off against more of these guys. There's some there. Ouch, but you've got to time it right, otherwise you end up just getting nailed. But you know, it's easy enough once you get the timing right. Continue down the hill. More fighting required. And I messed that up. Because he wouldn't draw his weapon for some reason. Right, so we've got a few guys down here. We could just blend our way to the bottom. There's no reason to, really. Oh, back to the fortress.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
And to his big plan.
Where is he going? Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
We have to go up there.
Up there. We've a surprise planned for our guests.
Yep.
Just do as I do.
Surprise escape.
It'll become clear soon enough.
Surprise attack. Just a surprise in general. The introduction of a particular element of the series, which obviously has remained right through. Which is that we're supposed to go over here. Oh, I didn't do the thing, so I don't get to see him talking.
You've no claim to it, Robert.
It's to create fear
From here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
of what we can do.
Play a dangerous game.
I assure you.
Ah, I didn't press the button quickly enough, or did I?
So be it. Bring forth the hostage.
So they didn't kill him, at least. Until now.
Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your
I think we've got plenty of time.
when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the reward.
Yeah, well.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Right, okay.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear.
Sure.
Go to God!
Down we go.
Oh, my leg! Ah! Oh, my
No.
leg!
Oh, my leg! Yeah, so be quiet. Just set his leg. Nice.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes
But yeah.
will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemy.
We have to trap them. By crossing all these beams. And climbing up. But thankfully it's a fairly easy thing to do. It says it's easier in low profile, but it's not that difficult in high profile either. And now we gotta climb. It's high. It's very high. That's what the assassins are all about, right? Climbing. Doing all the things that everyone else is terrified to do. Climbing is... It was enjoyable when, when the game came out. Climbing was actually one of the best parts of the game, right? But when you play it against some of the other ones now, it's not quite as impressive, but certainly is for the time. Here we go, climb up the top. And obviously there's a trap waiting for these guys that we can use if I'm sensible about it, they lose a whole lot of soldiers.
To a more recent one.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me.
He broke his forces.
You know why it is you are successful. You listened. Worried that
I listened to what I was told for once. He's happy.
Altair. All of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No.
No, you didn't.
Did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
Yeah, well, he was wrong.
There
I
are
mean, wasn't
rules.
wrong, but...
We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you.
He just put his hand inside his face
First
there.
and foremost,
It's high-level assassin
blade.
powers.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
and stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need
Yeah, there
to
was
die.
no reason to kill him.
Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child.
I mean, in this occasion, Al-Mualim is correct, right?
The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one
Yeah, but
with
we were
the
in
crowd.
an underground room.
Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and
Did
final
I?
tenet, the worst of all your betrayals.
Tried to get close.
Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious.
But he did do that, so...
Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger.
It did.
Worse still,
You know, he
brought
can't
the enemy
really
to our
defend that.
home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you.
I mean, that is what happened.
I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Yeah, well,
Your
you kind of are.
actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Oh, excuse me. Ah, he's attacked me. How could he do such a thing?
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still
No,
pulling
now the
out.
doctor's
I've been
happy.
in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
Yeah.
I really don't
Please do. Please let me stretch my legs.
Please.
Fine.
If you don't mind. So obviously we're being watched right now from like a surveillance camera. As you can see. So now I can kind of walk around a bit. Can't see much outside because everything out there is like really bright. But there is stuff you can do here. I don't know if there's much I can do in the first kind of sequence. But there's certainly stuff I can do at other points. They're arguing. And we can't really do very much right now. Can't get through that door because it's coded. There's those two fighting. Arguing over me. Not much else we can see there or there. Another door that we can't use right now. For quite some time, actually. And a little room where Desmond can sleep. And a bathroom too. Doing that I can hear them better.
There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him.
Saying she's insubordinate.
I believe it's called stupid.
She's not doing what she was asked.
It isn't, Majesty. lines, but I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why
Accident?
there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down.
Yeah, he doesn't want to coddle us, and she was telling him that you still need to be relatively careful.
You just need to have a little faith.
Fine, but I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat.
Well, yeah, you kind of can, because if he dies, then you won't find anything, right?
I'll do what I can.
Excuse me. Right, so yeah, there we go. That's all about what they're doing. Just go to the toilet quickly. There we go, we'll face that way if that's what it needs. Yeah, so bedroom. But at the moment at least, there's not a lot we can do anywhere. There's a book. And that's about it. So let's go back out. Into the room. They're not there anymore. Where are they? Ah, here they come. Here they come.
Mr. Miles, I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Time for some rest. Even though I was already there. It's time for some rest.
Damn it, they locked the door.
In my cell. Because that's what it is. It's a cell. Is there anything else? I know there are things you start being able to see that somebody else has done. I think you have to wait until some of the things start bleeding through. If I remember rightly, some of the abilities. The only thing we can do right now is send Desmond to his bed. Without any tea. No dinner for you, Desmond. Imagine waking up with this guy just glaring at us.
You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
They're always
Wonder
watching.
who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles.
Almost,
If the
right.
deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
Evil people, he
What do
says.
you mean almost?
They didn't go far enough.
Alright.
To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best.
Buying
There's no
time.
true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it?
Well,
now that
is it better?
Telling.
Yeah, you can't tell me because it's not better, right? That's the reason you can't tell me. Because it's actually not better. Just your preferred option. Messages on that we can't look at just yet. He sits down at his little desk on his little computer, telling everyone else to do the hard work. And all we can do is jump on the Animus for now. Pretend that we're doing what he asks because we want to.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the
Tackle
path is
people.
clear.
Good plan.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see.
Yeah.
And then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb.
Did he poison me?
Awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember Altair? What
Will he
it
be
is the
a bit more
assassins
humble?
fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all
Yeah,
things.
peace in all things.
It is not enough.
That's
to
definitely
end
what they're
the
looking
violence
for.
One man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But
So
you,
shall
my
it be.
son, have not found inner peace. Manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that
He
nothing
is.
is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child.
No, obviously
It does
not.
not grant you
It doesn't make
freedom
sense.
to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly
I mean, it does
lack.
make sense.
Then
but-
what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You
True.
see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a
I'm back
novice,
to busted down to a
child
novice
once more,
assassin.
as you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption.
He's had to hand in
Earn
his
your way back into the Brotherhood.
badge
I
and
assume
gun.
you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
Sure.
So you'd me take a life.
No, not yet, please.
No. Oh.
For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Learn all over again. You maybe shouldn't
I'll
be so.
select your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Track
Then
my
tell
own
me what it is
targets.
that I must do.
Sensible
We have
thing,
been
really.
betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own.
I know who it was.
You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've
Nothing.
given you all I will. The rest is up to
Or maybe
you.
they know who he is. Well, let's find out. So because of that, I've now no longer got as much health. And I don't have my hidden blade or my sword. So basically I've lost all my abilities. The ability to regain balance and various other things that will make it a bit more difficult to fight everybody. But not impossible. But it does mean we've got to be a bit more careful about our attacks, about our movements. I do have my eagle vision at least. I guess they can't take that away from me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Pretty sure I know.
Safety
Uh-huh.
and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you.
He's to
Remind
be
you
my
that he is the
assistant.
hunter prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket.
To learn how
we
to
can
do
use
it.
violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor.
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first
Find out who the
spotted
traitor is.
treasure.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
Yeah, no.
That's not the way it works.
It's not how it works. Come on
Now
now.
go. And remember, begin your search in the village
We have to
market.
work it out for ourselves. You can't just expect them to just give them up straight away. Yeah, so a lot of our abilities obviously are locked off at the moment. Which means we need to be a bit more careful, as I say. And as we regain our options, we'll be fine. So down to the marketplace, which is right down at the bottom. Oops, sorry. I bumped into you, I didn't mean to. Don't mind me. Some other assassins there, but the marketplace is right down here at the entrance to the town. We can't see any targets just yet, but that will change. So let's head down here. See if we can find any targets. If I remember rightly, we have to go near these two guys that are chatting to each other at the top there. Maybe not. Okay. Who is the target? Do we know? It is those people, isn't it? It's those two guys there, so we need to find a bench that we can sit down at. Should be this one. And it's them. Let's listen.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
So someone told him
He
to open the
exchanges letters
gates.
with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
The basket weaver.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
Yeah,
He's
tells who it
disappeared,
is.
hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Of course.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Hide it in a basket. It's like a cartoon. So where would we find the basket weaver? We need to find someone selling baskets, right? Oh, hang on. If you can find these, it's worth picking them as you have flags up, although there's 20 of them, and I don't think at any point in the past I've ever actually found them all. So we're looking for a basket weaver. And that is a basket weaver, right? But... or is it? No, he's selling herbs and spices. That one is selling pottery. So, okay, I think we have to go a bit... oh, careful. You watch where you're doing. Don't run into people. It's actually up there. It tells me exactly where it is on the map, on the little mini map in the bottom corner. The basket weaver is, if I remember rightly, that guy.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this
Yeah,
about the
so we need to wait until we can
What letter?
pick his pocket.
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what
Someone
I can
caught
do.
him.
Please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
So let's try to be careful. We failed! Okay, we're good. We just need to lock onto him again when he comes back. He's gone for now, though. I really need to... ah! There we go. Right, it isn't the easiest thing in the world to do, it has to be said. So off she goes. Ideally, what we want to do is... do that. Now we find Masun. He's near the cypress tree. And with him, we'll need to be a little more... a little rougher, shall we say. Shouldn't have gone this way. This is the wrong way to go. But I believe he's up near one of the buildings up here. And we need to,
All your eyes will be opened to the truth.
We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one. A better place where all
That's
might
him.
live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first.
We need to
More
wait.
will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See
Because
through his
if we get
lies.
too close, everyone will see us doing it. We just have to follow him and then get with the punchy. And down he goes. He will become secluded very soon. And anyway, I think those guys are assassins, so they're not likely to stop me. He goes in that little area over here. Just let him move a bit. Hey, bud.
You should not have done that.
See, we need to be careful because
Enough! I yield! I yield!
we don't have a lot of health,
Speak
but he's
quickly,
yielding
then.
to me.
I've no interest in your games.
Yeah,
Why did
come
you
on.
betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You
Yeah, I know
shall
that.
fight. Their cause is just.
No, it's not.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans.
Jamar.
Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
Yeah, he did.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid
I think
to die.
I have to bring him
Your
to
fate is
the
not for me to decide.
fortress.
It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Fast forwarding memory to
We
a
bring
more
him to
recent one.
Al-Mualim.
You stand accused of betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to this charge?
How does he answer? He says he
deny
did it.
nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret.
Looks like I'm going to get my hidden
is that
blade
they
back.
failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will
That
not
is a very
repent.
useful item.
Then you will die.
And he's done. One down.
You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
Just my sword, okay. Well, my
What
sword's
will
better
become
than
of the
nothing.
one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved.
Yeah, it probably was fear,
Others
let's be
suffer
honest.
from corrupted wills.
A lot to
their minds
fear.
Poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed
Yeah.
your test then. What now?
Yeah, what's next?
Oh, my child.
What do we get to do now?
We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorning.
Ah, here it is.
9 men who
Now
need
we
to
get to the meat
die.
and potatoes of it.
They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence
9
corrupts
targets.
the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them.
Key targets in the crusade.
In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
I might be able to redeem myself, guys.
Changed for mine.
A most generous offer.
9 lives.
Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market
Damas.
merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall.
Okay. So yeah, we have to face down
Be
a
sure to
black
visit the
market
city's
merchant.
assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
Much to
If you
offer.
believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't
Yeah,
need his
can't-
permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made.
Yeah, if you were
You answer not only to
not
me,
busted down to
but all the Brotherhood
private
as
first
well.
class, you'd be alright.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
That equipment there on the table, can I have it? No, that's all I have. I do have it, yes. My hidden blade. And my missing finger. So yeah, we can use our hidden blade with the up button. Obviously we can't right now because we're inside the fortress. I don't need to practice with my weapons.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade.
But he wants me
Perhaps
to
you could show them what you
train
know.
his students. Sure, why not? Although, I don't know if I can do everything as well as I would have done. Okay. So you can, as long as you attack as your attack lands, you'll continue to okay. So we can continue to do that to him for a while if we want. Let him come forward a bit. Come on. There we go. Although, there we go. So let's just let him attack so that we can deflect his weapon.
And that, my students, is how we all.
And that's it. The right way to fight. I don't need any of that. We can exit the tutorial now, I think. I understand how that all works.
You must be busy. I understand.
I have things to do. Well, before I do that, quick run up here. Where I see it, if you see these, you should get them. 2 out of 12. Oh no. 2 out of 20. And we're ready to move on. I'm not going to jump all over the place, I'm just going to go calmly. The biggest problem is I don't think I have my counterattacks available at the moment. So it makes it a bit more difficult in combat with people, so you need to be a bit more careful. And ready to run at the first moment you get. Watch out. Careful now, as they might say. Okay, so we're moving on to the next area. If I remember rightly, that's where Al-Mualim is, and that's where the kingdom is. So we have to go out the gate and reach the kingdom in order that we can learn our lessons. Pop on the horse, and if I do that when I'm going by, soldiers will leave me alone. But we're going to go high profile for the moment because we want to get there quick. So yeah, this is where we sort of get out into the open world elements of the original Assassin's Creed. Great view. And this is the Xbox 360 version. And I think that running it on the Xbox One X as I am, it has got some improvements to it. Maybe it's just resolution looks better, I don't know. It probably is. I could jump that gap if I wanted to. But I don't see the point. When all we're doing is getting the heck out of here. Out to the world.
Take your time. When moving slowly, you reduce your chances of attracting unwanted attention.
Should always take our time. So, we have some areas we can visit and do things in, and viewpoints, as you will no doubt remember, if you've played any Assassin's Creed game ever. So we want to get up this building. There are guards basically at each point around this place, but we want to be careful so that we can reach the viewpoint. Luckily we've got past the guards where they can't see us, which makes it a bit easier. Obviously one of the biggest things for people with these games is the historical accuracy, of which it isn't perfectly accurate, is it? Certainly I think some of the buildings probably are. So press Y, synchronize the map. It's the same button you always press. And there we are. Now we can make a leap of faith. And no one knows anything about it. That means we can see everything that we want in the area now. We can get back on our horse like nothing happened. So now we have a better idea of what we're doing on the map. We want to go to Damascus, Damas as he said, which means we want to take a left at the bottom of this area. The guards will pretty much leave me alone right now anyway. A lot of areas that you obviously maybe can't reach. So it asks me to look at my map again. I can see that there's another viewpoint ahead. And there we go. So the enemies will attack me if I'm not careful. Nothing I can do about it, other than to get off my horse and fight them, I guess. And there we go, we've dealt with the guard for now. Where's this? Apparently there's a viewpoint here somewhere. I don't know where it is, so we'll hop back on the horse. I'm looking for where there's a pile of hay. That would tell me where it is. To be honest, it's probably higher up than I think. So let's just go where we're supposed to go. And let's try and avoid guards if we can this time. There it is, look. There's a viewpoint up there that I'm not sure how to get to right now. See a lot of people on the road from Damascus. I believe there is a way up there from round here somewhere. There's also a lot of guards there, so we'll try not to be too obvious about anything we're doing. I need the red light to stop flashing. There we go, we're alright, so we can hit the accelerator again. I'm going to try and get this viewpoint if I can. Let's see what's here before I do. Okay, so I'm going to have trouble going that way, but maybe I'll be okay if I just take a walk round without being too obvious about it. Blend in. Obviously if I don't blend in I'll have to fight all these guards, so preferably blend in. No one can see me right now. Is there a guard there? No. Okay, good. Can I get up this side? Yes, I can. So those are King Richard flags, and there are 100 of those required to find throughout the kingdom. Kind of like feathers, but more annoying, right? Okay, so up we go. We can get another viewpoint synchronized. We might be able to see where we're supposed to go for the one up there as well. Doesn't matter right now anyway, it's not somewhere we're going, so sync it up, see what we're doing. Continue making our way to Damascus. Obviously we could just ride away from them. Would be no problem at all. And that should get us out of their viewpoint. Oh. I need my horse. My horse is all the way up there. There we go, we're okay for now. There's a horse. Is that my horse? Well, whoever's horse it is, it's mine now. So let's see what that's shown us on the map. Obviously now shows us a better idea of how to get around a couple of places. There's another viewpoint there, which is probably the one... Oh no, it's not. So we want to go up that road anyway. So we may as well go this way. See, the only trouble is with doing the kind of things that help you hide. Obviously, it makes you move very slowly indeed. So we want to follow the road if we can. Sorry. More guards, which means more people we need to try and blend ourselves away from for now. Because obviously some guy blasting through the middle of a town on his horse would be pretty obvious. There we go, we're alright now, for the moment at least. Until we get spotted by someone else. Where's that next checkpoint? Oh yeah, it's up the road. Follow the road and we'll find our way. I think there's guards up there that we need to be careful of. Oh yeah, over there, look. I am being careful. I didn't run into you at all. At least not on this occasion. What's that place up there? Some kind of fortress. Doesn't matter. We're going to Damascus. Is that the road to Jerusalem, is it? So again, more enemies around means more care required. More careful movement. Until the red light stops flashing. Everyone knows how that works by now, right? I don't have to explain it. There we go, we're out of their range now. Down here somewhere, I think there'll be a viewpoint, but it's a little while before we get to it, so... See what the next viewpoint is. Are those guards? Yes, they are. So let's be ready to blend in again. It is quite a frustrating sort of thing, you have to be... I could probably just blast straight past them and they probably wouldn't come after me, but... So I'm much further away from them than will allow them to catch me, I think. Not reached that viewpoint yet. And I doubt they're still following me, but I could be wrong. Is there a guard on that side? No. Get off the horse then and let's... No, get off the horse. Damn it! Get off the horse!
You can hide from me. You cannot run forever.
I think we dealt with the problem. Just a little annoying, but we're no longer visible to them. That was really annoying that I kept jumping back on the horse. First bit of annoyingness so far. Still a good game though, for its age. Right, so we need to be careful coming out of here because I can see more guards. And I'd rather not have to fight too many of them at a time if I can. Another synchronization point done. I think we want to continue up the way to Damascus. Where's my horse? There's a horse. Okay. They still don't know what's happening, but we definitely don't want to fight them. Let me just check something. Yeah, I'm taking up the hill. Just turn the view a little bit because that's not looking the way we wanted to go. Yeah, I mean, we could probably just blast straight past them now. Yeah, we're fine. So up the hill, and if we see any guards, slow down. Right, what's here? There's another viewpoint ahead, and we're close to Damascus. Ready to see what all the fuss is about. Okay, so the viewpoint here obviously is a little more dangerous because this is like a camp. But as long as we're careful, it won't be a problem. The moment someone starts seeing us, we have to get off the horse, or at least start blending in a bit better. There's a guy. Right where we want to go, there's a guy. Get off the damn horse. The horse is too close. Hidden Blade will help us here, because it should allow me to kill a Templar. There we go. Which, beyond that, will help me get to this viewpoint too. Thankfully, it was a nice, easy assassination. They may not all be as easy as that. Well, they are if you can get behind people. Right, now the problem here, of course, is that I'm landing right in the middle of a military camp. So I need to make sure that I'm blending in right from the beginning. But the better news is, I believe Damascus is that way. So, let's drop in here. We're not going to be able to get that, because look how many guys are around. And once I've done that climbing, they know that I'm not one of them, so we just need to run now. Basically. I need to find a horse as fast as I can. Or I can find a hiding place. If I can find a hiding place, that'll help too. Unfortunately, they've seen me, so I can't hide over here now because I'm invisible again. So I need to just run. Don't have a hiding place here. And if there's guards in front of me, that's going to start being a problem. Just keep running. Watch out for the fallen palm trees. We should be alright. Although they're obviously still behind me. That doesn't matter because we're entering Damascus. My horse came with me, see?
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
It's our arrival at Damascus. Let's pop on the horse again because I'd rather not have to go very slowly all the way there. There it is, look. Damascus. A massive white city. And there's some guards there that we'll have to be careful of. And people with their pots. Oh, there's some people picking on someone down there, I can see it already. As long as it's not red, they will generally leave me alone. But there it is. The Jewel of the Desert, is it? I don't know of names that Damascus was given, but it's certainly a city in the desert. Now, I could save that citizen, but I don't really want to fight 3 guards at once right now. So I'm just going to pretend that I didn't see anything.
We are the true children of God. Please.
We're not allowed to.
Nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
Wayhack.
You're a dead man. Infidels, let him escape.
Need to just keep hammering him until I break his guard. There we go. Looks like I had to do that, so let's go and speak to this guy.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Thanks. That's what I need to hear. Can I... Thanks. I thought I was going to have to... Scholars will help me get past guard posts. Basically just I walk with them. And they will help me get past the guard posts. I don't even have to walk, just hold the A button. In fact, just press the A button and then you'll walk with them, and then just press it again to get back to sort myself out. But they'll let us through nicely. There are other citizens you can save in here, but doing it can be a bit awkward at times. So I'm just gonna try not to. Once we're past the guards, we're good. Get out of my way. Okay, we're good. The question is, where are we going now? I know that those guys walk around here. I don't want to fight another one. The other guards look like I have to. Okay, that didn't work out for me. How about using your... There we go. I've not got a lot of health to be doing this. See, if I'm not careful, I will be killed by them. Very easily. There we go. There we go. Okay, we did it. We helped the guy, and we didn't die.
Is that the last of them? I hope so.
They're all screaming though,
Best not to take any chances.
in agonizing
I'll hurry
pain.
home. Don't think I'll leave it
Poor
again
them.
anytime soon either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
Good. Now, if you can try not to force me to do every single one of those in future, that would be nice. So I need to get to a viewpoint up there so that I can find out where we're going. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. Okay. We can get up there in one go. So yeah, my intention with this is eventually, hopefully, to start and working my way through the other games. I don't know whether to just do the numbered ones, because I know that, like in Assassin's Creed, is it? No, which one is it? Chronicles, is it? The one where you have to do all the annoying kind of gang things, the tactical missions. They can be a bit annoying. Right, let's go and see if we can find out where the Assassin's Brotherhood is in Damascus. So now we know where we're headed. We can move on. My map's been updated. I've got a pickpocket mission as an option there if I wanted. I don't really know if I want to, but well, let's have a look. This is like a little area. I don't know what happened here. There was these guys and then they all just started like spontaneously falling on the ground. I don't know who did it. You should call the guards. Do I want to try and pickpocket someone, given how poorly I generally do at pickpocketing? And I'll just get caught by guards if I try it. Okay. So the guy we want to pickpocket is that guy. I don't know if I want to try this. He's looking right at me. I'm too close to pickpocket him.
Do you understand?
Yes. I'm not now.
I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend. And you know who to see?
We have to watch out for guards.
Do not think to betray my presence.
When we go to
we have many eyes, many
take a thing out of his pocket.
Many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You
exactly.
have my word. Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
So, he's going to walk off somewhere. We have to pickpocket him. We can blend in quite happily. Need to see where I'm going in order to come after this guy, though. Missed him. Now we just act like nothing happened. Tamir prepares a large shipment, he says. Don't lock onto him anymore. Oops. Get out of the way, you people. And then guys around here who are an issue. We have more viewpoints, one up there. That's where we're headed for the Assassin's Bureau. These are all things where we can save citizens, and I don't want to do that right now, so... Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Well, if I can climb up here, we're good. Apparently I can't. Ah, there we go. That should be somewhere we can climb, right? Apparently not. That's not the way to get in there then. I need to find a way to climb. I'm going to have to walk past these guards. I think I'm allowed to be here though, so they're not going to be suspicious of me walking around until I start doing weird stuff. I think that's actually the viewpoint anyway. The tower over here, so climbing up the building wouldn't have really helped. Can I climb on this side? Yes, I can. Always try and climb where you can't be... What the hell? There we go. I was going to say, always try and climb in places where you can't be seen. Otherwise, you know, that could be an issue. However, we do need to climb round at times to get places. If they look up, we're going to be getting chased. But we're okay. It's an easy climb right to the top. Can even do it a bit more quickly if we want to. Much higher tower though. There it is. We are near to what we need to be near. There we go. We can synchronize our viewpoint. Before we jump off. I'm trying to remember if this game felt like it looked as good as this. When I played it before on... There we go, so we can drop down. Who's filth? What are you talking about? I don't care. I'm busy. Somebody we can listen in on there. We can eavesdrop on somebody there, but... Okay, yeah, let's go see if we can do that, just to be something else we can do. I'm not going to help that person. See, they'll leave me alone as long as I'm not running around or banging into people or just being a general pain in the behind. They will leave us alone. Right, so there's two guys I need to eavesdrop on. I think it's the two guys over there. Is there a seat? Yes, there is. So let's go sit down. We can listen in on these guys. I think they are those two. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's not. No, it is them.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
Ah.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children?
Rats or children.
Either way, it's bad for business.
Mm.
All that noise.
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
What, clear out rats or clear out children?
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
Are they? Fair enough. Beams which cross the central courtyard can be accessed. Which beams are they then? Anyway. Do they mean these beams? Do you mean I can go up here? Okay. Anyway, we need to go and find the Assassin's Bureau. That's what we're here for. Also, we could go up there while we're here. Because it's nearby, isn't it? Some of the climbing's a bit slow at times. I think it's... Oh, well, it's a bit further away than I oh no, it's this one. Good, okay. Let's climb. Up to another place. To view the city and its surrounding areas. Okay, we're good once we get on here. Sync with that and then that's it. Oops. Then we can think about making our way. Can I see any central beams that look interesting that we can access? Well, regardless, down we go. There's another viewpoint, but it's quite far away actually. And I want to actually progress the storyline, so let's move. Let's go forward. Let's do it. Rooftops are the way to go to get here more easily. Don't climb that. That was not my plan. Oops. That was not my plan. Calling people filth again, I see. It's not very nice. It's not a nice thing to say to anyone at all, is it? Get down. Okay. Telling that person to die, that's nice. And by that I mean it's not nice at all. But here's the Assassin's Bureau. We drop down and we're good. Now the question is, where's the guy we need to talk to? There he is.
Altair, it is good to see you. And in
yeah, you too.
You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it. A few of your
hey, no worries.
Were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood. It's
yeah, they were pretty nasty about me, I'm sure.
You've never been one for the creed, have you? Is that all?
It's been busted down.
Sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass? A man named Tamir. Al-Mualim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. I trust you have searched the area to better understand your enemy. Yes. Here's what I've learned. Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor, and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the single largest death dealer in the land. And have you devised a way to rid us of
understands.
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
We'll strike him when he's distracted.
I give you leave to go.
So he will allow me to do what I need to do. He gives me the feather.
Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Fast forwarding memory to a more...
We're fast forwarding though to, I guess, when we're actually doing it. Okay, they're still shouting about filth. So Tamir is preoccupied with preparing a large shipment of weapons. This is the time to strike. If I can remember how to get out of here. There. Right, so we need to fight Tamir. Tamir is somewhere else. He's this way. Just need to follow the route and we'll be good. If we stay on the rooftops, we stay away from guards for now as well, so I would rather do that. Up on the roof. That's good. Okay. Right. Which way is he? This way. The more climbing and stuff we can do to stay out of sight, the better. No one knows I'm here. So, Tamir, where are you, Tamir? Are you ready to go? That's not him. Okay. I need to find out where he is. Not visible right at this moment. Go up. You should jump onto these platforms. Okay. We're now recording. I need to see where he is. Can't see him. So we need to go to the ground. Shouldn't have gone here because now I can't. Now I'm stuck. So, where is he? He is... Yeah, we didn't get the cutscene because I was standing up there. There he is, look. There he is.
Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are
what does he
needed
intend
now.
to do?
I
Good question.
see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses?
Yeah.
I have done all I can.
He's not a great person.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Perhaps he does, yeah. Good point.
Everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I ask in return was you fill the orders I bring you.
Just wants his weapons.
Too much?
No.
You
Yeah, he's done.
Disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
And he's killed him.
Stop.
Right in the middle of a wide open
I'm just getting started.
bazaar area. He just slashes the guy to pieces. And nobody does anything about it because they're terrified.
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me?
So he's definitely needing to go. He's very angry though, isn't he?
No. Leave the body.
Leave him lying in the middle of the ground for everyone to see.
Before you tell me something cannot be done.
Oh well, they won't need to worry about that for too much longer, Tamir, because you're about to be removed from the equation. You see? Anyways, can I lock onto him? I wonder if I can get over there. Maybe I can. There he is. Make sure we're ready with our hidden blade. No, I can't spare a few coins. Get lost. There we go. Problem solved. He's dead.
You'll pay for this.
I'll pay for it, will I?
You and all your
Won't be paying you though, eh?
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering.
Now we'll need to run.
You think me
Unless we did it in a way where the other guards didn't see us.
War? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler
Thinks he is
cause than
different.
mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Templars, right?
But he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm taking you down and then the other 8.
They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Probably not.
Good. I look
don't
forward
expect
to ending
them to.
their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
Yeah, probably. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be alright. Maybe they didn't see me doing it. They probably did, though. Yeah, they've seen me. They know it was me. So back we go to the assassins. Oh my god. Bureau. Get down because you're inside. You're not going to be able to get away from anyone in here. Oh, go. I knew that was going to happen because I've just been totally messing this up so far. And doing this isn't a great idea because they'll start throwing things at me to get me down. See? Not good. We need to get out of sight and then find somewhere to hide. But we're still visually available, if you like. And I've got nowhere to go unless I can get up a building quickly. Okay. Go! Get up! Stop messing around. Get going. Sit down. No one sees you. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do do do. You went that way, guys. Oh, could you not find him? What does he do anyway? What did this person do that you're looking for? He was in a bit of a hurry. Okay, so they're still on high alert. So if they see me, they may very well decide to go for me. Yeah, the problem is there's guards right there who are probably looking at me. I need to get on this roof. So they shouldn't see me now because I'm out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind. And the job is done.
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have
word? You probably hear the bells ringing.
Thank you. It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Yeah, well, I'm not concerned about them.
I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Mualim.
Of course I will, that's where I'm going next.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
So, we're awake now. No one's going to be looking for us. And the target has been assassinated. And that'll put the cat among the pigeons a little bit. Just a little bit. This is waking up now from the Animus. Yes, it is.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
Alright, okay. Settle down.
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Well, you have to let me rest from time to time, right? Can't just keep me in there forever. It's not possible. So what else is on his desk? Is that something I can look at? Guess not. I'm trying to remember where all the things are that you can look at. And when they become available. So we just have to make sure that when we're doing this we are looking everywhere before we go into our room and sleep. That's Lucy's inbox. From Warren Vidic. Nothing, get back to work, plus we have a deadline. P.S. Why do you sign your emails? It says right up the top who it's coming from. You said wind up like Layla earlier. What did you mean, Lucy? Classified information. As a general reminder, all employees of Abstergo Industries are prohibited from discussing corporate policy, proceedings and projects. In light of pending litigation, you're all reminded of sections 2.15 that you acknowledge and agree that Abstergo has developed such confidential information by the investment of significant time, effort and expense, etc. And that's Vidic again. Great, leave it on my desk, don't worry less about my things and more about making Animus work. Find your access key pen again, stay out by the parking lot, you really need to start keeping it in your pocket instead of letting it hang off your coat. So I said to leave it on his desk. Excuse me. Okay, there's nothing else to look at here. So let's disconnect from that. Can we talk to her?
Feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
1 week?
I can't talk about it.
Man, put yourself in my shoes.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
By a group of scientists. At least I think.
Give me some advice.
And forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked. Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
There's nothing she's going to do for us.
I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way.
It's classified.
Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
Yeah. Right, okay. If you say so. I just want to see if there's anything at his desk that might be of interest to us. I don't think there is right now. No. All we could do is talk to her and read her emails because she left her computer signed in. Apparently she doesn't think that it's possible for me to read her emails. Well, we're going in our room. It's going to lock on us and then, yeah. That's obviously the bed. I just want to check. There's a point where he does learn the, he does start being able to use, like, the eagle vision and stuff like that. Wait, what was that?
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Yeah, you've been watched on camera, so you can't change your clothes. I guess it's time to sleep. There's nothing else we can do right now. Oh, look! We're starting to see things. We're starting to see the flickering.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Yeah, whatever, mate. I'll get up when I'm good and ready. So yeah, we had like weird visions of all sorts of symbols on the walls.
Where's Lucy?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
Guessing she's logged out now.
Read the newspaper.
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really.
Uh-huh.
You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
It's only me and him. Just clock him over the head with that thing.
The world needs
Laptop looks a bit chunky.
That is what we're working towards, and that is what
Take his
you're
pass.
to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing.
By looking at the past.
Calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do.
Who are you
well,
to decide?
We're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
And end
To
all
live
conflicts,
their lives the way
large
you
and
want them
small.
to.
Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
Yeah.
I told
Kind
you,
of.
I'm not an assassin.
Right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand.
Alright, okay.
Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Yeah, see?
Sorry I'm late.
Yes, we are.
We're sorry she's late, are we? Fair enough then, pal. Yeah, he's a bit grumpy, isn't he? So I'm not making with the apple quickly enough for him. Well, let's get back in. To the Animus.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
See what's next. Synchronize.
You've done well, Altair. And
Thanks.
I'm confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Now, give me back some of my abilities.
He knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context
Look at
in
him.
which it is performed, the consequences born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so try not to, Altair.
Until you've learned your
Try
lesson.
settling down. What are those on the
Still, you have
desk?
performed competently, and as such, I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment.
Thank
Go
you.
now, either to Acre or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities
Acre
who
or
require your
Jerusalem.
attention. The bureau leaders
Those are
can
the
tell you
options.
more about what needs to be done.
Those are our options. Those are where we can go. And now we have a smaller blade. The short blade we have now, which is good. And we can counter kill. Which is the most important thing. Now that we can do counters, that makes things a lot easier. A whole lot easier. We can go out in the garden now as well. It's an interesting place. Later. Especially down there. So okay, we've received our smaller blade, we've received our counter ability back. Looks like we're going to be asked to do some training with people again. So that we can learn how to do it.
It seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Yeah, I'll show them. Like I have a choice. Just that.
Perfect.
Much easier. Come on, then. Oops, I missed my time in there. Just make sure you get him at the right time. And again. That right there will save us a lot of desynchronizations. I don't need to do that now. Okay, so I don't need to do the tutorial anymore, thanks.
I understand.
I am busy. So, there we are. We've got through the first assassination in Damascus. We can now head for Acre or Jerusalem. We'll make a decision as to where we're heading next time. For now, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please feel free to add a follow. And if you're watching on YouTube and you like what you're seeing, I'd love it if you'd add a like and maybe a subscription too. For now though, thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. And goodbye. Maybe. If I ever get anywhere with this. No. Goodbye for now.